I feel like I'm so far away from the screen. Not sure if I am or not, but I've never been live on my cell phone, and now I'm live on my iPhone right now. Can you hear me? So yeah, I'm back. Had to switch devices because we lost connection. I know I had a few of you all in here, but I'm not sure what's going on with the Wi-Fi. I'm not sure what's going on. Hello, Classy 137. Hey, girl, my connection just went out. It just like the whole thing just shut down. It just was like, now talking. Hello, hi, Diamond Jimmy. So now I'm on my cell phone, and I just changed the device. I changed my device, and now I'm talking to y'all like this. I was wondering if it was me. No, it was definitely me. Been missing you all day. Oh, you're so sweet, Diamond. I miss you too. Like, do you really miss me? Did you really miss me? Did you really miss me? Big hair keeps me warm. Big hair keeps me warm. This see, the thing about this device is I'm gonna have to bring y'all closer so I can see y'all. Hi, Montu. How are you? I want to bring y'all closer because I can't see. Girl, stop. I love you so much. Oh my God, Diamond, you're sweet. Okay, I can see y'all now. I can see y'all. Y'all can see me. I got connection. I can see the chat. I feel like I need my glasses. I have to switch devices and wigs because you're happy. Oh, girls. I have to. Last thing I heard was about the dress. I don't even know what I was talking about before that, girl. But right now, oh, I don't know if I'm going to put it right here so it's not in the view. Hello, Alira Atkins. How are you? Looking good as usual. Montu, thank you so much. I'm good. I'm blessed. Let me fix my wig. I can't see. I feel like I need glasses or something. I can't see y'all. Hi, you're so beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay, I can see you now. What happened to your hair? Nothing happened to my hair. I just wanted to change it. You change your hair as often as me, sometimes twice a day. I give every time. Exactly, Classy 137. I change my hair a lot. Like, um, right now I needed to change my hair because it's in the way and I can't see and I need to put on my glasses. But okay, I can see my glasses, my frame's dirty. Damn, wrong answer, honey. See, is that a week? I can't see. Why is your hair green in the middle? My hair is not green in the middle. What are you talking about? Stop tripping. Don't try to do that. Don't do that. I can't see. I feel like I cannot see right now. So I need glasses. I need my glasses. Yeah, bro, damn. Thank you. Oh my God. You're so pretty. Thank you so much. How old am I? I'm grown. Hi, so hi. Can I buy you a house? Yeah, you can buy me a house. Okay. Soft and light. Okay, that's better. Adjust the light. And where am I from? I'm in Florida. Is that a weird girl? Yes. We always go over this. Why we always have this? Damn, no disrespect. You look better with brown hair. You look better with brown hair. Thank you. What are the books up top about? They're about a plethora of things. As soon as I say that, she bent over. Oh, you cute. Thank you. From India. Okay. Have you read all them glasses? Have you read all the what books? Have you read all them books? I've read most of those books that you see. I like that shirt. You like my shirt? Thank you very much. I need a little help here. Hi, Lawrence. I like that shirt. I'm from okay. Hi. You're so pretty. Thank you, Quantrell. Overall, you still look good. Thank you so much. I like everything. Thank you, Angel. I mean, I just switched my hair. I would have kept the big hair with the. I would have kept the big hair, but I needed to change. See, even right now, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the lighting, if it's my eyes, but something. My eyes are bothering me. I can't see. I have a couch made out of plethora. What? You look amazing. Thank you. What was supper tonight? I had some salmon patties. I had made some salmon patties and I made grits. You look amazing. Thank you so much. Uh, yeah. See, hi no. I can see you. Hi. You're beautiful. Thank you, Lawrence. You're so sweet to me. Okay, buddy. Don't start with that damn number 67 sheet. As a matter of fact, it's easier for me to time you out on my phone. How did the voting training go? I hope well. Classy 137, thank you for asking. I stopped the training because I went to the training class, but then I just couldn't sit through it. And then I tried to do the training class 2 times and I still couldn't sit through it. So I was like, I will continue to do volunteer work for the election. If you see that number, it's middle school kids. That's why I just blocked them. Your neighbor isn't beautiful, Lawrence? Oh my. How did you make liquor water and baking soda? I don't know. What are you talking about? Okay. Yeah, Classy 137. That's what I ended up doing. I wanted to be more active in my neighborhood, and be more active with what's going on around me. You a baddie, by the way. I'm a girl. Thank you, girl. Do a 360. Hey, Zeus Romero. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You are very, very, very beautiful. Thank you. Shuab Kadim. Okay, Evan. Evan, I don't even have time to start. I'm finna put you in timeout. I blocked you. Don't let him fool you. That's a deal. Okay, I'm blocking you too. I just don't understand. The fuck? Why do every time I get on, like, what is going on? Every time y'all ask me, am I a man or trans, I'm just gonna block you. Thank you, Roman. Hi, Dirtbike. Thank you so much. Hello. Happy birthday, Quantrell Strickland, but I'm not going to say your name 10 times. Okay, here you go. I'm putting you a timeout. Okay, I'm not buzzed enough to cuss y'all out yet. Okay. I'm just gonna put y'all in timeout. Oh, you said thank you for doing. I was lit yesterday. Y'all had me lit yesterday. Y'all had me in this bitch lit yesterday. Today, I don't know what's going on with y'all. Cuss girl, you from the South. What? So, what's the topic of discussion? Matthew, what do you want it to be? I don't know. You were running a baker there. Classy 137. When was the last time you had your eyes checked? I had issues with my blood pressure and it was affecting my eyes. I haven't had my eyes checked in a while, Classy 137, to be honest. Maybe I need to get my eyes checked. I haven't even thought to do that, to be honest. It's just right now, I'm so used to seeing you all on my iPad, and I don't have my phone close to my face. It's far away. So I'm trying to I'm reading the comments, but it's far away from my face. So it's hard to read. So that's why I keep moving up close to the phone, because y'all were on my iPad, which made it easier for me to read from afar. My favorite foreign food is sushi. Yes, I like curry, but it has to be a specific kind of curry because sometimes, it can be too strong. Demetrius said, right, you had your wine last night. LOL. I got wine right now. I'm just not buzzed. Do you allow your man to have female best friends? Does my man want to get clocked in his motherfucking eye? I'm trying to figure out, do most women want to have their own money or be taken care of, or are they willing to split bills with their husband? To be honest, Matthew, you said you want to figure out if most women want to have their own money and be taken care of. I don't understand. Or are they willing to split bills with their husband? I mean, to each his own. I'm not splitting bills with my husband. I'd rather be on my own with my own money, but I'm not splitting bills with my husband. My husband is going to do what he's supposed to do as a man, being my husband. If I needed a roommate, then I would just get one. But if I'm already having peace on my own, then why bring someone into the picture to do what? If I'm already living on my own, taking care of my life, and then you ask me to move in to split bills with you, like, for what? Who's getting the benefits here? You, not me. No. You need glasses, but yeah, you need to get your eyes checked. Probably. Thank you, Classy 137 and Lisa. I will. Beautiful bone structure. Thank you so much, Enrique. Hey, Stella the Great. Why do you talk like that? What do you mean? Girl, where are you going out? I'm not going anywhere. I strictly came on here to talk to you all. My ex likes sushi. Oh, Lawrence. What kind of sushi did she like? Have a good day. Okay, have a good day. Have you been to Japan? Not yet. Take those bets off your. Okay. My eyelashes are not the problem. That is not the problem. Shut up. Clock it, Classy 137. Hi, John. Can you shout me out? Helpful friend, what's up? What's your name? I'm new. Privileged black girl. You need to start putting up a thumbnail. T Nation. No, I don't. I get so tired of having the same discussion in regards to like what men and women want in a relationship, because I was just talking to my friend earlier, and I feel like if you are in a relationship with someone, it's up to you and that person to discuss and communicate what y'all allow in your relationships. If you get with somebody and they don't mind being 50-50 with you, then you all do 50-50 if that works for you all. But if it doesn't work for other people, don't get mad or shame other people because they don't want to have 50-50. If I meet a man, he wants to take care of me and he's taking care of the household, and he's like, I'm cleaning and I'm cooking for you, and I'm and I know that that sounds weird, but I have met men who will cook and clean for you, clean the house, and pay all the bills, and look you well. So I don't agree with what society be saying, or the internet, or what the internet be saying. The internet always got some bullshit to say in regards to, oh, what's the problem with 50-50? I'm cool on you. I don't need you to, I don't need 50-50 from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight on my own. I'd rather have my peace on my own. I don't want to goddamn 50-50, nigga. You ain't paying, you ain't making me feel comfortable enough in the house for you to be goddamn. I don't want to be goddamn cleaning up after you and doing things for you, and just, I really don't necessarily want to be around you at all if I'm doing 50-50 of everything. Like, nigga, make me comfortable enough in the own home where I just want to be a lady. I want to be in my femininity. Like, you want me to work hard. You still, because the thing about it is, it's not 50-50. It's not the only thing that's 50-50 about it is the money, the bills. That's what y'all be saying. It's 50-50 on the bills for the money. No, I'm not doing that. Because you still, sometimes y'all men be still wanting the woman to cook. You want her to pay 50-50 of the bills. You still want her to cook. You still want her to clean. You still want her to fuck you. You still want her to be malleable, which you want her to be submissive. Why is she submitting to a man who got her working? She working 40 hours a week. She doing things that she got to do to better her life. She is a whole human that has her own life, and you still want her to pay 50-50 of the bills. Nigga, go get 50. You need to go work harder. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. I'm not for that. The internet, all these red pills, these podcasts, y'all got like fucked up in regards to like, oh, 50-50 this, 50-50 that. Then y'all get women on these goddamn podcasts who be feeding into your fuckery. I'm not feeding into your fuckery. I'm not doing 50-50. I remember a lady told me, she told me it would make more sense. She tried to convince me, because her husband done convinced her that she's doing 50-50 is good, when she really wants the lifestyle of a woman who has a husband and she gets to be at home and doing her Pinterest boards and having her tea parties and having her lifestyle that she wants, but she still got to go to goddamn work. And then she want to convince me, but that's a good life, when I'm up here on my own, being able to pay my own bills, living my life the way I best see fit, getting up to travel to do what I want to do, and you telling me that it's gonna be all right because a man is in the picture and we going 50-50, so life is better? Girl, stop. I don't want to hear that shit. There are men out here, and then I was talking to my friend earlier today, and he was like, I'm not he doesn't feel like a woman and a man should be in a relationship if both of them don't have their shit together, which I wholeheartedly agree with. You don't want to be in I forget what the Bible verse say, but you don't want it to be two, if it's two oxes that's supposed to be pulling the weight on the field, and you just have one ox that's pulling the weight on the field, it's gonna be heavy for the other ox after a while. I totally get it. But okay, say for example the man is, and then another thing, women have got out of the ways of being a traditional woman. There are some women who are still traditional, but there are many women who have got out of the ways of being a traditional woman. Therefore, they feel as if you have a man, and then you have a man who goes to work. You have a man who protects, provides, has provision, doing what he needs to do as the man of the house. And then you have the woman, whether she chooses to work or not, she has her leisurely thing that she does to have her side income. But under traditions, normally society, I mean, she's the woman. If that man wants kids, she has to bear the kids. She has to cook for him. She has to clean for them. Y'all see it on the internet, that young lady who be cooking fresh for her husband all the time right now. And so many people be getting upset with her. But And that's her life. She's able to live her life best way she see fit. She's able to get up and do her makeup. That's I seen her on a podcast one time that say she enjoyed getting up and doing her makeup. She getting up enjoy getting dressed. She enjoy getting up and cooking for her husband from scratch. She enjoy getting up and taking care of the kids. She enjoy doing those things. She enjoy having a hot plate ready for her man when he get home. And then there are some, and then the man, he has no problem protecting and providing for her and giving her what she wants, and that dynamic works for them. And then there are some people who are like, oh, let's do 50-50. I haven't done 50-50 since I was first married. I'm not to say I never done it before. I only speak from the experience of have done it. I have done 50-50 before, and it did not work out. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? I'm not doing this shit again. So I learned a very valuable lesson at a very young age because I was married to my husband. I didn't do 50-50 with a man that wasn't my husband. I did 50-50 with my husband, and I completely understand because it was my husband. However, once I learned that this was beneficial for him more than it was beneficial for me, it became draining, it became tiring. And back in the day, had I been TikTok and Instagram been more prominent, I probably would have been one of those women on the internet telling you how stressed I am because I'm having to be a wife and take care of these kids and be stressed out with my husband, and he's cheating and he's doing this and he's doing that. I can 100% relate to those women. But nowadays, being the woman that I am today, I'm not doing 50-50 with no man. If you want to be my husband, we're going to have a discussion. And most of the men that I talk to nowadays, you know what they've been telling? We have to discuss having a prenup. That's something else that has to be taken into consideration. A prenup. Okay, there's a prenup to be discussed. Well, I have a clause for that prenup. I'm not just sitting here talking to men who's like, oh yeah, well, you struggling, I'm struggling, we should get together and struggle and have struggle love and get together and build up our lives from there. No, I'm not talking to those type of men nowadays. I'm talking to men who are like, I don't see the value in marriage no more because it's beneficial to women, and women would have to have I need a prenup. Nothing wrong with a prenup. There will have to be a clause in there for me that benefits me just as much as it would benefit the man. But at the end of the day, these are discussions that have to be had between the two people who choose to get into the relationship. No, Lawrence. And Lawrence says, yikes, I say it's just paperwork. That's another thing. I don't think that marriage is just paperwork. It is a commitment, a covenant between two people and God. And you all have to, y'all make promises to each other. You make vows to each other. You make commitments to each other. And you have to, that is between you two people. It could be, I could see how it could be a business contractual agreement. I could see how marriage can be that if it works in both favors. As a matter of fact, I was talking to someone else last night, and he said that he doesn't want to get married because he doesn't see the value in getting married. Because he doesn't want to get divorced, because he doesn't want to have a woman getting his a woman. I told him, I said, why are you so afraid to get married if you are already going to have the woman sign a prenup anyway? If the woman is already going to sign a prenup on your end, then why are you so afraid? He was like, I'm not afraid, but is she going to be willing to get on my program? Is she going to be willing to look at the things that I value? Most women want to be married because they just want to have an image. They want to be able to fit into society's norm. But is she going to be able to listen to me, get on my program, do what I say, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay. And he said it's not even monetarily that a woman has to be this way. But for him, it meant more to him that a woman respects him, understands him, gets on his program, whatever that may entail, and not be up. Okay. I'm not even going to look at the comments. And not be swayed by outside interferences in regards to their union. So I understood where he was coming from, because the last two guys, they're both black guys, and if they don't want to get married again, but if a woman would just say, if they were, it would be a prenup. And I feel the same way. If I were to get married again, I honestly, I'm not saying that I'm not open to being married again, but at the same time, it's like, I'm starting to think just like a man. What's the benefit in me being married? What would be the benefit of me being married to you? How is that beneficial for me? So I completely understand on both ends how it would be how is this beneficial for me, how is this beneficial for you, unless it's two people to, because love isn't a, I don't feel like love is enough to keep a marriage together. What y'all talking about in the comments? Ooh, y'all being so mean in the comments right now. Y'all are so mean in the comments right now. Okay. Well, y'all get yourself together in the comments, and I'll keep on, talking about what I'm talking about, because what y'all talking about in the comments don't bother me. I've been married. Some people say, oh, they look at divorce as failure, and this is coming from people who've never been married, don't even have a partner to be and plan on getting married, just talking shit. It's easier to say what you would do outside of the circumstances or outside the situation when you're really not in it. Because I could completely understand. I met a guy and he was, sharing his story with me, and he told me that, he don't want to get married again because his ex-wife burnt down the house for the insurance money. And I was like, what the fuck? I wouldn't have never thought to do no shit like that. But I could understand why a man wouldn't want to get married if his ex-wife burned down his house. That's fucked up. Don't know what he did. We don't know what he did. But still, she burned down the house. That's pretty fucked up. I would be upset too. I can understand. That's why when you watch true crimes, you can understand why people do the things that they do, because some people can be very vindictive. Like, you burn down my house. I go to work and I come back home and my house is burned down. Everything, all my sacred memories, my sacred pictures, all my life in my home, and you burn it down because you want to be a bitch. Yeah. I can understand. I'm not saying I agree. I said I could understand. So on both ends, he probably pissed her off so bad she felt the need to burn down the house, and he got so angry with her that he never want to be married again. I can understand. Me personally, I just, I watched this interview of this lady say that she was with a man for, they were probably together for like 40 years and they never got married. She was super successful in her life. He was super successful in his life. They never got married. They were each other lovers. He passed away and she went on to live her life. And sometimes I think about my life like that. Like, am I just gonna meet someone later on in life? And because right now I feel like I'm building an empire. I'm building a brand. I'm building something that's monumental for me, something that I value. So what is valuable to me, and in this time, at this point in time, I'm building for me. What if I meet a guy one day, like, who's to say I won't fall in love and get married again? But just like the man whose ex-wife burnt down the house, she literally burnt down the house. Figuratively speaking, for me, it's like, I can understand why some people don't want to be rushing into no marriage. And then sometimes I look at people who do get into, because a lot of y'all be living together and y'all aren't married. Y'all just shacking up because they say we going through a recession and you too afraid to step out because you codependent on that person. And now you don't want to, take the chance and go see what it's like to live out on your own because you just been so used to being with this one person. I can understand the fear behind that. And don't let you done had kids with this person and now you got them 2-3 kids and now it's you and your kids out by yourself and you got to kind of figure out who you are on top of being a parent. That can be very stressful. It can be extremely stressful. So I cannot say to myself that when I'm thinking, if y'all are young people who are listening to me and you don't have any kids and you feel like, because love and lust are very strong emotions. They're very strong feelings that you feel, and they could cause you to be impulsive. They could cause you to do things in the moment, and they could cause you to take actions that you may regret later on in your life. Therefore, when you get into these relationships, sometimes you do have to compartmentalize and be more logical thinking than how your emotions may be making you feel. Especially even if you are, like, say for example, you feel like you are smitten with this person. I feel like I'm so in love with you. I feel like I'm so in love with you. We should move together. We should move together. Okay, so y'all move together. Y'all shack up. Y'all have a baby. Now y'all having a baby and it doesn't work out. And now, boom, y'all roommates. And shit, it's just neither one of y'all in a position to leave each other. That's too much. But say for example, you like someone, they like you, y'all are, you live in life, they live in life, y'all, you're doing your thing. I'm a little bit older than 25, so I'm not speaking from the perspective of struggle love. I'm speaking from the perspective of stability and actually having your own place, and that other person has their own place, and you all decide if you want to come together. But you also realize that even though we are in our emotions and our feelings, and we feel like we have all this passion for one another, we're not going to make impulsive decisions within the first 90 days and move together and knowing that we're not married. So we're just shacking up. And now or being married out of baby. People be like, oh, you get married and it's just a piece of paper. No, it's more of a covenant. It's more of like, being married to me is more, and versus being in a relationship is like having an apartment versus having a house. That's what being married is like. You have an apartment. There may be a temporary agreement because your lease is not that long. But when you have a house, you have a mortgage. There's an agreement. There are terms and conditions and things that you can't backtrack off of so easily. So when the next time you think of a marriage, think of it like that. Think of it like it's an apartment versus a house. So you could be in a relationship shacking up with this person and getting your way and doing this and that and fucking off and fucking around. But if you have a house with this person, y'all definitely got more things to think about before you take impulsive actions and do some shit that you're not supposed to be doing. Facts. You're going to think about it. Because more shit on the line when you got a house versus when you got an apartment. Thank you, Andrew. The reason why y'all up here saying this and that in the comments, don't act like y'all don't. It's too many. It's too many statistics. It's too many examples of people having single homes with you because you got in your feelings. A lot of things. See, a lot of y'all be in y'all feelings, including myself sometimes, but I'm not quick to take impulsive actions because I've learned very, very valuable lessons in my life. A lot of people are in prison and in jail because they couldn't control their emotions, and their emotions led them to make impulsive decisions, and now they're behind bars, whether it's temporary or for the rest of their lives. That's the same thing goes with a lot of y'all have been sleeping with people, fucking around, fucking off, and having kids with people, and you can't even stand the motherfuckers. I know somebody who had a baby with a person, and she said that if she passed away, you better not leave the baby with the child. She wanted me to get the child, and I said, why would you have a baby with somebody that you can't even trust, that if something happened to you on earth, that this person could take care of your kid? A lot of y'all be making impulsive decisions and doing shit that you got no business doing, and then getting upset with other people because of your own life choices. A lot of y'all don't be goddamn having no clarity on what it is that you need to do in your life, but yet you're projecting on somebody else because they're out here trying and they don't want to make the same choices that they see everybody else making. That's why people are having less kids, because y'all be doing stupid shit. Stop acting like I'm up here talking about some shit that you don't understand just because it's going over your head, bitch. I'm sorry that you're goddamn, you don't get it. Whoop-de-doo. Like, what the fuck? Is you okay, ho? Is you cool? Is you cool? You not satisfied with your life choices, and then but you keep making, like, somebody gave me a reality check and said that I was making poor life choices, and then when I questioned them on the poor life choices that I was making, like, hell, correct me, boo, because I like to take corrective action and be a better person. That's the only way you can be a better person, is if you take accountability and then take corrective action so that you can have a better life. But a lot of y'all don't want to do the goddamn work. You like to fuck around and fuck off and do some shit that you ain't got no goddamn business doing, and then look at everybody else as if they are the problem and want to project onto them like they are the problem. Fuck out of here. Amen. I didn't live 46 years. Exactly, Florence. Fuck out of here. I look this good because I'm stress free and fuck nigga free. Yep. Fuck friend free too. Yep, all that. And a bag of chips. Because I don't put up with nobody's shit. Nope. You ain't got to put up with mine either. See, the thing is, people will be like, I've learned a long time ago when I learned that people were icing me out or, trying to make me feel less than, or trying to, take my chair away from the seat at the table with them because they didn't want me around, but yet they will always want to be around me. It was, a little catty little, weird little shit. Over the course of time, what you will learn is fuck them people and they tables. You're going to go build your own table. You're going to go live your own life. You're going to make your own friends. You're going to meet your own family. You're going to create your own family. As a matter of fact, when your mama and your daddy had you, the other kids that they had, them people are just humans that they're your siblings, rightfully so. However, it was up to you. Now you go off. Just like, you see, a lot of y'all I could tell y'all don't watch National Geographic or BBC Earth. In the animal kingdom, especially with the monkeys, specifically with monkeys, when there's a herd of monkeys, the boy monkeys stay with their parents all their life. The females have to go off and create their own life, create their own family, go find a mate and create a whole nother family, and they depart from their family that they knew. The animal kingdom is much like the human kingdom. Like, it's much like the circle of life for humans. And a lot, even with down to the preys and the predators, down to how we behave as humans, how we act. We act just like animals. A lot of us act just like goddamn animals. And you know, like, I'm not an animal. I'm not like that. Whether you call yourself a lion, a flamingo, a bird, whatever it is, I don't care what it is. You are an animal in the animal kingdom. And you act just like that. And then that's what they do. That's what they do. The man, even a man, a lion, when he meet a lioness, like a female lion, what he will do is, if she got cubs and they are not his cubs, he kills them. Belt to ass, off with their ass. They out of here. She has to trick, unless she deceives him. See, this is another thing. The female lion, she deceives the man, and she gets his scent on the kids. She does this thing to where she don't, because if not, he really gonna off with their head. But if she does a thing to where she deceives him, which is, females deceive a lot. People deceive, humans deceive. She deceives him and get the scent on the other cubs and make him feel like they're his kids. Then he'll stay around. But after a while, he want to make his own kids. And if he don't make his own kids, he going to kill the other ones off. Go look it up. So, and they will leave. Animals, them baby daddies, them animals, them baby daddy animals. We going to call them baby daddy animals. Them baby daddy animals be tricking off and leaving. And a lot of them, the lion in the jungle, he be having his harem of women. And that's the thing, when y'all like to say high value men are just like animals in the jungle. They always got a harem of women around them, or feel that they need to have a harem of women around them, unless they're like, I forgot, there are some animals that do get together and they mate for life. And there's some human animals on earth who are just the same way. They get together and they mate for life. But, I digress. Who am I, little am I? I'm just a human who Like, I like to read books. I look good, but I like to read books, and I like to watch National Geographic, and I like to watch BBC Earth, and I like to just like understand humans and psychology because humans are very interesting to me. You know what I mean? I used to think that most people was like me, but they're not. They savages and ravaged. They will get your motherfucking ass. You know, including a partner. A partner. If you are a woman who has a lot going on with yourself, your light is shining bright, your waist is slim, you look good as a woman, you take care of yourself, you got your goals, you got your vision, you got your everything. 9 times out of 10, if you don't allow anyone to distract you, you're like your friends, you know, your family, blah 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 blah. It'll be a man. 9 times out of 10, it's always a man. And I'm not speaking negatively upon a man. I'm just saying that you have to be discerning when you bring one into your life when you're doing very, 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 very well. I.e. Holly Bailey, she is the prime example of this. When you're doing significantly well at the top of your game and your life is going the way that you best see fit, it'll be a man. He sought her out. And look at her now. She's doing well. You know, last I heard of her, she was filming a movie and she's been able to bounce back. She's an Aries. We're going to always bounce back. Shout out to the Aries. However, I'm just telling you, pay attention. Pay attention. When you're doing well in your life, it's always going to there are always going to be somebody around you trying to bring you down. Be discerning. Be careful. Be vigilant. Be vigilant. Keep your eye on the prize. That's why it's important to have visions, dreams, goals, things that you want to go after, because anything that's not a part of that, it's a distraction, and it's easy for you to eradicate it when it's not a part of what you want in your life. That's how I live my life. If I have a vision, I have a goal. If you are not helping me get closer to that, it doesn't even have to be monetarily. If you're not helping me, but you're distracting me and deterring me from my goals, oh, you got to go. Especially once I catch on to what you're doing, whether you're a family, friend, or foe, you could be down the best. But you got to go. You got to go. Because I'm on a mission. So, yeah, I hope that shed some light for you, Michael. That was a great topic to discuss. I really enjoyed talking about it. As you can see, you triggered me a little bit, made me a little passionate, made me think a little bit more. It was like, hell no, I don't agree with what you said, Michael. If a woman is doing very well in her life on her own already, she does not need to be joining a man to be 50-50 with him and splitting the bills when she don't have to. She don't have to. And now, like, she don't have to. And something else that I recently found out about why people used to get married and, like, why a man definitely could always have a woman and why a man didn't have to work hard to get women back in the day. Like, they used to have to court them at one point in time, but there was once upon a time where women had no rights. Women had no jobs. Women couldn't vote. Women couldn't go to school. Women couldn't do nothing. Therefore, they had to have a man to take care of them. But we're not living in those times anymore. We're not living in those times anymore. We're living in instant gratification times, like microwave times. Like, you can literally get on the internet and boop, click somebody and have sex with them and goddamn, you know who they are and be with them and move on to the next so quickly. We don't have to. It's like, if you really, really want to be with somebody, if you really, really want to be dedicated to them, then that's something that y'all both want. But everybody don't want that nowadays. And it's been like, goddamn, it's been hard to get your pick of the litter. I don't know what to tell you, but don't settle. I will tell you this. Do not settle, because you can have what you want, whatever it may be. Do not settle. Do not settle for the crumbs of somebody giving you half-ass love when you know you deserve somebody to love you wholeheartedly the same way that you love. And until you're able to find that, keep on loving yourself. But don't settle for crumbs, because it's literally crumbs. It'll be like little crumbs. I recently had to say this. I recently had to have a reality check with myself, y'all, and be like, bitches, you settling for crumbs? I know you're not talking what you ain't preaching. I know you ain't goddamn being online talking about some stuff and you ain't really bought it, bitch. Like, you can't be settling for crumbs. That's why I always hold myself accountable, because I can't get online and talk to y'all and tell y'all what to do if I ain't doing it myself. It's just like I have to practice what I preach, because I like to be loud sometimes and not loud and wrong, loud and right. And I don't settle for crumbs. I'm not going to tell you to settle for crumbs. I don't settle for people's bullshit, so I'm not going to let you settle for nobody's bullshit. I don't put up with that shit, and you shouldn't either, and you better not. And if you over here fucking with me, you damn sure not putting up with that bullshit. You damn sure not taking. You're not settling. We do not settle over here. If it's not exactly what we want, the way we want it, the best way we see fit, we let that shit go, and that's okay. And it's okay. It's okay. I'll wait. I'll wait. Thank you. Thank you. Next. I'll wait. I'll wait for exactly what it is that I want before I settle for your dust mites. You're not giving me shit. Why should I settle for your crumbs? You're not doing nothing for me. Why should I settle for that if I know I can have it, if I know I can achieve it, and I believe in myself to obtain it? Why would I settle for the shit that you're giving me? You're not giving me nothing. Nothing. No, and you better not settle for nobody bullshit either. And I'm not motherfucking playing with you, and I'm looking you dead in your eye. You better not be settling for no bullshit. Whether you a guy looking at me right now, you better not be settling for that bitch bullshit because she on one. And if you a woman, you damn sure not be settling for no goddamn peons, because I'm telling you right now, bitch, you can have anything you want from any man that you want. I'm telling you, don't let people tell you that you cannot have it. The only people who telling you that you can't have that shit is because they are projecting onto you because they don't believe in themselves, and they don't believe that they can have it, so they don't think that you can have it either. And we ain't going for that. We not going for that. So yeah, don't believe that. You can have what you want. I'm telling you right now. My phone about to die. It's on 20%. But yeah, I'm telling you right now, don't settle. Don't settle for a friend. Don't settle for a man. Don't settle for a woman. Don't settle for a job. Don't settle for nothing. Don't settle for nothing that is it exactly what you want. You know how you're craving some type of food and you like, I want that specific flavor. Like, I want exactly that. I want exactly that cuisine. I want to say bon appetit for this exact meal. And then they bring some shit out to you that you didn't want, and then you eat it anyway. You got full, but you slightly disappointed because you settled for the bullshit because it's not even what you wanted, and you didn't even have enough confidence to speak up for yourself and be like, nah, this not what I ordered. No, this not what I wanted. Nah, I didn't want it like this. Yeah, no, that's not me. Nope, that's not me. Anytime I'm craving something, exactly, if I'm craving something, I get exactly what I want. If I can't get exactly what I want, I don't want it. I'll pass. If I go to a restaurant and if I go to a restaurant and they are trying to serve and they 86 something off the menu, like they don't have it on the menu, and I really, really wanted it, I'm probably gonna leave the restaurant. Like, I'm just gonna like, okay, well, I only came here for this. I'll go somewhere else and find something else that I want. But I'm not settling. The point is, do not settle. Do not settle for a motherfucking thing. Not a man, not a woman, not a bird, not a cat, not a dog, not nothing. Don't settle. Because you can have what you want. So, you might not believe me. You might think I'm just speaking a lot of fluff. I promise you I'm not. I'm not. You're welcome, Chris. Cash App? Yeah, I got Cash App. Cash App. My Cash App name is the same as my YouTube name. $ privileged black girl. I can't show you because I'm on my phone, but it's $ privileged black girl. That's my Cash App name. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the donations. You can hit the super chat as well. I appreciate all of the support. I appreciate it all. Follow me on Instagram at Akiela Galore, AKIELA GALORE, AKIELA GALORE, AKIELA GALORE. Follow your girl on Instagram. I be doing short stories on Instagram. I'm always talking on my Instagram story. I talk on Instagram the same on my Instagram story, and I make reels, and I'll talk to you. Sit a give, Monica. Thank you, girl. Always, 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 always show love to you all. I love talking to you all. I love getting online. And this is another thing I want to show you. Like, just always, sometimes you gotta believe in yourself so much that nothing no one says to you phases you. Like, nothing. Like, it could be like, if okay, let me tell you, sometimes you gotta be this delusional. I'm gonna tell you a little bit like this. Y'all know this not my hair. I know this not my hair. But if somebody came up to me and they're like, that's a wig, you need to take that wig off. You bald headed. You need to grow your own hair. That's not even your real hair. You got a wig on, blah, 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 blah. I could get sad and feed into what they're saying. Or I could, like I'm going to do, tell them that this is my motherfucking hair. I bought this goddamn hair. I don't give a damn what you got to say about me and my hair, but you mad because your hair is now silky and shiny just like this. And this is a wig that I bought. And you got your real hair in your head. And you can't, and you scared and you mad because I still look good, bitch. Whether I got a wig on or no wig on, or I don't care what you're saying. And then their power didn't work on me. Like, what they were trying to do, it didn't work on me because I didn't allow it to sit with me, because I put the mirror back into their face and let them know, like, bitch, you're a hater. Ultimately, you're a hater. And you have to embrace your haters. You have to. Just like the people in the comments. That's why I said that one. Because the people in the comments are like coming at me wild, like, da 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 da. I don't give a damn about what you got to say. Okay. I haven't read the comments in a while. Let me see what y'all talking about. Is that your hair or is it a Shaniqua? It is a Shanali. It's a Shalana. I knew a girl in high school named Shalana who had real long hair like this. So, it's all good. I'm not here to... Michael, that was a great discussion. I really enjoyed talking about that, Michael. Thank you so much. That's why I be telling y'all, like, sometimes I allow the comments to come up with a topic. Thank you, Michael. If you're still here, thank you, Michael. Clock it. I like for you all to come up with topics or things that you all want to discuss, because this isn't just a me thing. It's a me and you thing. You talk to me, I talk to you. I read your comment and I respond to you. This is reciprocity here. One thing I've done is learn to control my crowd, and I refuse to let y'all, like, bother me. So I'm just looking at the comments. I am reading the comments, and I'm looking at the comments, but it's just like, y'all are just saying anything. You say anything. Yo, you say anything. Like, you say anything. For real, you wildin'. Dream big. Dreaming big. How I'm doing? Thank you so much for asking. I'm amazing. I'm just as good as I look, to be honest. And I look pretty goddamn good. I'm just as good as I look. Always. Even on my off days. I'm always fly. Believe that. Just a little bit of ego talking, but it's also how I really feel about myself. Always. I'm good even when I'm not, because look at the gift. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. don't know where the fuck these flying ants keep coming from, but every time it goddamn rain outside, they keep saying we gonna send. I'm going to the leasing office Monday morning. Going to the leasing office Monday morning. They're not gonna want to see me. I've been sending them emails back to back to back. I'm going to the leasing office. I don't like to show up to the leasing office like that. When I show up to the leasing office, it's a goddamn problem because I usually communicate through email, and they keep want to try me like this. And it's like, you keep on playing with me, but rent is too goddamn high for you to keep playing with me like this. And I don't want to show out, but I will. I don't like to go in there like that because you know how they be. Calm down, relax. You know, you don't have to be like that. We can resolve this. Well, I've been trying. Thank you for the gift, Monica. Thank you for the heart. Thank you. Oh shit. Thank you for the heart, Monica. Oh, thank you, chicken on biscuits. It's a good sign they're leaving. Wings me abandoning that area. No, I want them to be like gone. Like, I don't know where they're coming from. They keep telling me they're coming from the outside. Of course they're coming from outside because I don't have anything for them to feed off of inside my home. But it's like, what the fuck? Leave me alone. I look at them as monitoring spirits, to be honest with you. I look at them as like, I'll be like, look at these monitoring spirits trying to come in my house and be nosy and see what I'm doing because I don't be sharing my information. I don't be sharing my business. I don't be calling people and telling them what's going on with me. Sometimes I be chit-chatting too much. I was a little chin wagger, a little chatty patty. And then I had to pull back and be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. So, you know. Thank you for the fee, Julius. Executive shade. For real. Y'all always talking about my wig because y'all don't got nothing else to talk about. Y'all talk about the way I look, but you love the way I look. That's why you sit here and look at me. Damn. At least we on the same page. Y'all be sitting up here acting like I don't look good. Bitch, I look fly. I look good. Hate when a woman believes in himself. Let me ball this wig up. I think I want to wear this hair with more of like a street style clothing than formal clothing like this. Oh, you rather have roaches and bed bugs? What? Chicken on biscuits? I don't want no bugs. How about that? Thank you for the $2. I don't want any bugs, chicken and biscuits. I don't want any bugs. I don't have any chicken and biscuits in my house. I don't want any of the bugs. None of them. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't know. They keep coming from the outside, but it's like, can y'all please? And then the man came, one of the maintenance guys came and sprayed something. He was like, yeah, this gonna get him. This gonna get him right here. You ain't gonna see him no more. You ain't gonna see him no more. And I keep seeing him. Shit. It doesn't matter. If you are living in an apartment and you have a leasing office, you better be contacting them if anything break, if anything go down, if anything not working. That's what they're there for. They're there for your maintenance, for your apartment. Use it wisely. Use it the way it's supposed to be used. Somebody did say it was termites, but then the leasing office keep going back and forth saying, oh, it's termites, it's not termites, it's termites. Pest control. I'm going to the leasing office Monday morning. It doesn't matter what we talk about right now. I'm going to the leasing office Monday morning. I definitely am. I'll be up in that bitch Monday morning. I asked them for the gate code to the leasing office because I lost it, and I got it back, and I will be going up there. I will. Looking the fuck good. You don't want to talk to nobody and you looking bummy. You complaining and you look bummy. They're gonna be looking at you. They're gonna be distracted because you look a mess. Don't go somewhere complaining and you look a mess. Right, Timothy? That's what I'm saying. I am in love with you. You set me free. I can't do this thing called life without you here with me. Cause some days glad you're here with me, cause I'm dangerously in love with you. You'll never leave me, cause I ain't gonna let you nickel. I ain't letting you go nowhere. I ain't letting you go no goddamn where. You are caught in my raptor. Somebody said I hate your voice. Let me do it again. I hold on, wait. Actually, I'm gonna rap to y'all. I want to rap. How about this? How about I rap? How about that? I need it. Hey, I'm gonna make it juicy for ya. I'm gonna sing my favorite song. Molly, I be ya. Shout out to Show. I'm going feel ya. Uh, uh. What? How the song start? How the song start? I knew this freak named Toy from around the way. That ain't how the song go. Wait, I'm gonna rap my song for y'all. I really want to rap my song for y'all. Like, don't be like that with me. I knew this freak named Toy from around the way. To the cap day. Now she's stripping that Sue's foot. No. I can't even use my phone. I can't use my phone. How the song go? I was just singing it earlier. I don't remember the song. I wanted to sing for you, but I forgot. I forgot. It's just I'm not connected to the internet. Okay, whatever. How the song go? Like, I knew this freak named Toya from around the way. She used to go to Catholic school back in the day. Now she's stripping that suits for a stack a day. But she bring it all to daddy, so that's okay. I got a bitch named Lola, true dick smoker. Smart time breaker late, now she working stroker. Her cousin named Mocha got an insane spine. And it's crazy because I'm both at the same time. I even got a in the bay named Jessica. I swear she might get a best mouth in America. But Jessica got an attitude and me, but she remind me of this. I used to next Sabrina, ugly little thing from the home of the Ravens. I only kept around because it was amazing. Tiffany and Emily, my bona fide sluts. When I come, they touch tongues and shut that nut. Got a white chick down in Florida named Sasha. Home mama, her hair golden like an Oscar. And I met her through Torsha at the condo. She let me fuck her on the washer. Sup to my nigga, so you know he nasty. And if she nasty, we do the nasty. I tell her like this, you gotta like 10 before you meet the president. Young Money. I know this one, honey. I call her track stalker when he fuck she run from me. And now I'm hella fly and her dude dumb bummy. And now I don't get girls, I make her get one for me. My reed real plummy and real gummy. And my floor is hotter than an anvil, honey. Shoot nigga with the stand hip. I paper chase. Fuck them money. Niggas with me. And best believe we ride at the fan bell running. Leave them up just laying there bloody from the dirty and I make it rain. Damn, that's muddy. She just wanna be my cuddy buddy and on these tracks I go cuddy buddy. What it is you ain't my bae.